It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Kansas City. And he's down at the 23, and that's where... The offense will take over. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's our first carry for their running back. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 35 yards.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Play action here. Mahomes, he'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score, Chiefs 7, Broncos
0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing. Nix. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be out of bounds. But up past the 35. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He's got a receiver. That's Pat Bryant. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
12. First down, Denver.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nick Squirtin. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw is Nix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And third down coming up.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Nix from the gun on third down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. Here's Nix to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That is pulled in at the 5. And the Broncos going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
They'll go with him again. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone. Fortunately for this guy, he gets to get back in the huddle for another crack at it, thanks to some quick thinking and good hustle from one of his own guys.
Third and goal.
Bombers.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. On the bootleg, it's Nix. To the goal line and in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. That is first touchdown this year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
And they're on the 23-yard line.
Defense held to no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A gain there of 11. First down, KC.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
First down throw, Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Attack, attack! Throwing again, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it's going to be 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, KC. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second down, Nix. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Denver first down. To throw is Nix. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's catch number 40 on the season for him.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Nick Scorton, he gets in to record his second sack of this first half.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing, Nix. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
It's
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. Quickly to the outside and complete. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So, 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away as he's standing right around his own goal line. Accelerating toward midfield.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
What a connection! He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 41 yards. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They bring the tight end in motion. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's hauled in at the 2. So we're at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Mims. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. Nix now on 1st and 10. He connects with Mims. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He was taken down
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Up the middle they go. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Captain.
Back to throw is Nix. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The throw here is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
17 yards on that connection. First down, Broncos.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Captain.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Quick throw, taken in. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Bombers. Over set. Oh, hey. My name is Joe.
Mims sent in motion here. A first down throw for Nix. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 10-yard line.
They face second down and 7. Play action now. It's Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open, and in this case, results in the touchdown.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On second down, Mahomes. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle.
Ball carried by number 18. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, here is Matthew Wright on now in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
On the return, here's Mims. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
No one open yet. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. It's a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 3. Throwing is Nix. He'll go right and find his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
So they decide to be aggressive there on third down, Mike. Now the question is, do they maintain that aggressive style on fourth down, or do they decide to punt? It's going to be a really interesting play call here as it brings up fourth and short.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Nick's going to throw for it. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, so they will turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make it.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Attack, attack! Yellow! My shot!
They'll stick with him again. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Yellow! My shot! I'm going! Shot!
They'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score, Chiefs 23, Broncos 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, here's Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's 3rd down. To throw is Nix. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Over set. Set. Ready. 180. Hot.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is caught by Bryant. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Bombers.
Throwing. Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to air this one out. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Go on, 80.
To the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Yellow.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
It's 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down. Here's Mahomes. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Captain. Bombers.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matches.